Legoshi was indeed dead. The young wolf who had once been able to knock out a massive bear with a single punch now lay motionless on a hospital bed. Sitting beside him was his own spirit, though at first, he didn't understand what was happening. That was until he tried to touch his own body and couldn't. Only then did he realize that he was dead. At that moment, he remembered that Melon had shot him the night before. He was filled with regret, because in life, he had never truly developed a romantic relationship with Haru. To die as a wolf who had never experienced love felt unbearably bitter. At his most desperate moment, a familiar figure suddenly appeared. It was his mother, Rezano. She had come because she knew her son needed help. This encounter finally made Legoshi understand something. His mother hadn't abandoned him, she had gone to heaven. It turned out that his mother, like Melon, was a hybrid animal. Because of this, Rezano had been seen as a monster by others since birth. Although she later inherited her mother's beauty and became an international model, she was never able to truly integrate into society. She couldn't accept that her father was a lizard. Worse still, not long after Legoshi was born, scales like her father's began to grow on her body. Because this trait was genetically dominant, it was impossible to cure. Slowly, the reptilian scales spread across her entire body. Even people who didn't know she was a hybrid could sense that something about her was abnormal. The world's rejecting stares became the final straw. Living each day in anxiety and fear, she eventually chose to end her own life. On the night she said goodbye, she held Legoshi in her arms the entire night, filled with longing. In truth, Legoshi was awake at the time. He could feel his mother's sorrow, but as a child, he believed that not disturbing her was the best thing he could do. That decision cost him his only chance to stop her. In his heart, his mother had never been abnormal, just like the other hybrid animals who were deeply misunderstood. Hearing her words, Legoshi felt an instant sense of clarity. Perhaps love could be used to influence hybrid animals like Melon. At the same time, his mother told him that Legoshi had inherited his grandfather's remarkable regenerative ability. As long as he held on to firm faith, he would surely awaken. Meanwhile, his grandfather was waiting outside the hospital room and seemed to sense something. When he rushed inside, Legoshi was already gone. After visiting his mother's grave, Legoshi went to find the old horse to ask about the investigation into Melon. But the old horse no longer wanted him involved. After all, it was inappropriate to risk the life of an ordinary citizen on the front lines. The last time, Legoshi had nearly died because of it. After leaving, while taking a bath, Legoshi accidentally met a small seal. That seal would become a turning point in his fate. She would bring him new hope and new possibilities, and help him find a new path forward.